Hello, what is up guys? Evildoers Harm here today, back with another Black Desert video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the horse breeding system in Black Desert, which is probably one of the most requested videos I get on the channel. So this is going to be a beginner's introduction to the horse breeding system. We're not going to go over every single thing about horse breeding, but more so just to get your mind in the idea and the frame that it needs to be in order to do horse breeding. Real quick though, before we get into this video, if you're new to the channel, new to Black Desert, or you enjoy the videos on the channel, you've been watching them, and you still haven't subscribed yet, please consider it. I got a ton of videos on the channel and a ton more guides to come. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it, and let's start with horse breeding in general. So if you didn't know already, you can breed horses in Black Desert. You can breed horses that you can catch, you can breed horses that you buy off the marketplace. All you need to actually do it is a female horse, since you can rent out someone else's male horse. But if you want to do it all yourself, grassroots movement, you're going to need a male and a female horse. If I head over to my stable in Duvenkroon, you will see that I have a male and a female horse that I'm going to mess around with here. So we have this level 9 and this level 10, tier 5 and tier 4 horses. And if you're looking for information on how to get these horses originally to begin with, then you're going to want to check out my beginner's guide to Imperial Horse Training. I show you how to catch horses, I show you how to level them up, I show you all the different things you're going to need to know about horses in this video, and I'm not going to waste my time making the same video a second time. But I will give you the quick TLDR version of it. If you're at any stable keeper in Black Desert, click on the stable option in the bottom corner and navigate to Horse Market. You can buy horses off of the market. If you're going to want to breed the horses that you buy off the market at whatever tier you choose to buy them off of, you'll want to make sure that on the breedable tab it says that you can still breed these. So breedable is 1 for this horse so it can breed, but breedable is 0 for this horse so it cannot have any more breeding done with it, and you'd be really sad if you spent 60 million silver on it and you couldn't breed it. And if you want to go ahead and catch the horses yourself out in the wild, you'll need to buy capturing rope, which is available from the shop at any stable keeper, as well as lumps of raw sugar, which can be purchased off of the central market pretty readily. But anyway, let's say you got all that out of the way, you got your 2 horses and you're ready to go. The first thing you want to do is make sure that you have an open slot available in your horse storage area, so your stable. So you can see I'm at 6 out of 8, I have 2 slots left. If you don't have an open slot available in your stable, you will not be able to breed a horse. If you need to get more horse storage, if you press the M key on the keyboard, click on the city that you're currently in, so I'm in Duvenkroon. Navigate to the All tab in the top right corner of the screen and look for a horse ranch, which is the bottom option here in Duvenkroon. Buy this house, max it out, and you will increase your stable slots by whatever number you see right here. So in Duvenkroon, you can increase it by 5. So once again, that is in the top right corner of the screen on the map, the horse ranch option, and you will see all of the houses available to you that you can purchase in a city. So now you got your 2 horses and you got your storage space ready to go to breed this horse. The next thing you want to do is open up this calculator. And this calculator is probably the best thing for any horse breeder in the entire world. I guess maybe not a real life one, but like a virtual Black Desert one, this is where you want to go. So this tool is amazing. What you do is at the top you pick the stats of your male and your female horse. So I have a tier 4 male, level 10 horse, and I have a tier 5, level 9 horse female. The next thing you're going to do is pick the pattern of your horse. So for example, my male horse right here, Troy, you can see that he's got like a brown mane with like a grayish body. So if I go through and pick the color that matches it, it is the 4F color option. And for my female, it is like a black horse with a black mane, which is one of these 2 horses. It's either 5J or 5L, I can't really tell. But it doesn't impact anything because they have the same color pattern. What is this color pattern? It is this series of numbers down here. So this 4F is a 212, this 5J and this 5L are both 005. What those numbers do is impact the final color of the horse you're going to get after you're done breeding. So if you click on the horse patterns option right here, you will see all of the different horse colors that you can actually get, and let me make this full screen. So for breeding these 2 horses, these are all of the possible options you can get for colors with horses. Now, if you're not just a fashionista trying to pick the best color for your horse, you will notice that each of these horses have different stats. So some horses do have better stats depending on the coat of the horse. So you might want to check the different coats and see which color combination you want to go for, depending on what parents you start with. How this works actually is what it does is it takes the numbers of the horses. So this is a 212, this is a 005. It adds those together. So it goes to a 217, right? 2 plus 0, 1 plus 0, 2 plus 5, 217. It then picks a random number, either the 2, the 1, or the 7, then picks a random number inside of that range to choose what horse it chooses. So basically, it's like taking an RNG box and then putting an RNG box inside of it, and then another RNG box, and then it basically gives you like 8 billion options. But because of all this RNG, that's why a pure white or pure black or any horse that has a pure single one color is very sought after, because they're rare and hard to find. So once you're done playing with all the coats and colors and stats and all of that, navigate back over to the details panel to see the actual important stuff here, and that is going to be the final tier of the horse that you produce after breeding. So this table on the left shows you your current horses as well as the bracket that they've been assigned to. So for me, this tier 4, level 10, tier 5, level 9 puts me in the 10 bracket. The 10 bracket has the following percentages listed right here, so you can see I can get anywhere from a tier 3 to a tier 5 horse. If I wasn't so lazy and say leveled my horse that's the tier 5 level 9 horse up to tier 5 level 11, it moves me up to the next bracket in the table. So that means that I completely remove the probability of getting a tier 3 horse entirely, which means that I won't get worse than what I started. This table is pretty easily broken down over here on the left. When you look at it, you can see, okay, here's my female tier 5, she's level 11. Here's my male tier 4, he's level 10. This drops me at the 11 bracket. That's why leveling both of these up to level 30 gives you the best probability for the maximum tier horse. But do note that you can hit this same bracket, this 16 bracket, without actually leveling these horses all the way up. So if I was feeling lazy, I could actually take them both up to level like 29, save myself some leveling time, but also still be in the maximum bracket. So you can use this chart to min-max the amount of leveling you have to do of these horses before you breed them to get the maximum possible rolls. This chart updates whenever you select a different tier horse, so let's say this horse is a tier 7 male, you now see that I'm in the 18 bracket with that same breeding condition. It's really super straightforward, super simple to use. Basically just pick the color of your horse, pick the tier of your horse, pick the level of your horse, and look at the different results you see on this table. Decide if it's good enough probability for you for what you're trying to breed for, see if the horse patterns line up with what you want, and then get to breeding. And to actually start breeding, go ahead and talk to the stable keeper, click on this stable, navigate to your male horse, and you're going to want to click the Register at Breeding option. When you click Register at Breeding, just go ahead and hit Yes. You then want to make sure that you check the Show Only Me option. So the Show Only Me option means that only you can use your horses to breed with it. If you hit Show All, then other people can breed with it. So if you're trying to make money off of a horse, you can breed it with other people and get some cash back for using its breedings. Do note that it uses up the male breeding resets, which means that you won't be able to use them for yourself. But if you're trying to breed for yourself, click Show Only Me, click Confirm. You then need to go to the breeding market, and then if you go over to the My Horse list and click the 35,000 silver option right here that says Request Breeding, you can click that, and then all you got to do is pick the horse you want to breed. So you'll see how many breedings are available for that horse. I'm breeding this level 9 with it. I go ahead and hit Request Breeding, pay out the 35,000 silver for the breeding, and you'll get the message that says not enough stamina because I'm a dum-dum. So what you actually need to do is take both of the horses out and hit Recover first to make sure that they're both full stamina. So take that one out, check it in, take this one out. So once you've recovered their stamina, navigate back to the breeding market, My Horse list, 35,000 silver, click on the horse, and click Request Breeding. Good to go. And now the breeding has started. In 2 hours, when you come back, you will have a horse breeded, and that is literally it. I'm not going to sit here and wait 2 hours to show you that it's done. Straight up, you're going to get a random option based on your breeding table here, wherever you landed inside of it with a random color. And congratulations, you'll have breeded your first horse. So anyway, guys, I do hope this helps you to get into breeding. I do hope it makes sense. Really, once you mess around with this calculator for a little bit, it'll make your life so much easier. It'll make this make a ton of sense to you. And really, I would highly recommend just messing around with this before you get into full-on breeding. Once again, if you want to know how to power level up your horses or anything other related to horses other than breeding, check out this video. I go through like all of the other stuff you could possibly ask about horses in this video. So if this video is going to help you, make sure to let me know in the comment section below. Also, once again, make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already so you stay up to date when new videos and guides come out. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I will see you at the next live stream over on Twitch, the next YouTube video right here, or wherever I happen to see you. Peace.